Two strollers, both at an affordable price point, both have single to double capability, and in this video I'm going to be doing a full comparison of the Mockingbird 2.0 and the Evenflo Pivot Xpand. I'm partnering with Mockingbird for this video, but all opinions are my own. So this is the Mockingbird 2.0 and this is the Evenflo Pivot Xpand. The thing I like about them is they are accessible strollers. You can find them in major retailers across the country, but there's some like pretty significant differences between these two strollers. Let's start with the Mockingbird. One of the things I like about the Mockingbird is they really have many of the creature comforts that parents are looking for in a stroller, again, at a great price point. So it's a single to double stroller. Both strollers are single to double strollers, and let's talk about how they turn into a double stroller. We'll start with that. So with this, what you do is you remove the seat, and then you add car seat adapters. One of the nice things about Mockingbird is that you don't have to buy extra accessories, you have to spend extra money. With the actual second seat, you're able to raise up the seat. And they put memory buttons on the stroller, which means that you don't have to sort of pull down the buttons to remove the seat. All you do is push here, and then you're easily able to remove the seat. So it's way more convenient. Let me just show you quickly on the Evenflo. Again, it isn't a huge deal, but it's important to note that to remove the seat, what you have to do is you have to depress the buttons, and then you remove, which may be slightly less convenient. But back to the Mockingbird, right here in my handy dandy Bassinet, which I will get to in a second, I have these upper adapters. So they're right here, and what you do is you click it in, and you click it in. Really nice connection points. Another thing that I love about the engineering of the product is that everything like clicks in with a really nice snap. I really enjoy that. And then what you do is you just click in your upper seat. And then for the lower adapters, what you'll do is they include these as well with that second seat. And they did a very, very nice, easy job with engineering this. You can see, just really nice. Push, open, close, beautiful, great. So what you do is you grab this, you flip it around, and you click that in, one, and then you take this and you click it in, boom. Then you grab the second seat and you click this right in. Boom. The seats are identical, which is a really nice feature. As a single, the upper weight limit of the top seat is 50 pounds. So if you're using it as a single, but a single to double, it's two seats of 45 pounds each, which is nice because you don't have to sort of like figure out which seat goes with what. They're, again, the same seat, but 90-pound total, so two really, really nice kids, nice large kids. To turn your Pivot Xpand into a double, that works a little bit differently. So they don't have, again, there's those buttons. They don't have like upper and lower adapter situations. What you do is it works on this channel. So in the single position, the posts are going to be down here, and then you're going to just raise them up to get into that higher position. And then, in terms of the lower adapters, that's actually integrated right into the stroller. It's actually quite neat. You push this little button down here, and that pops out, and there you go. And now what you do is you'll take your seat and click them in. On the Pivot Xpand, the seats turn into a bassinet. Let me show you. So what you'll do is you will unclip right here, and you'll unclip right here, and then you sort of push this down, and voila, you now have a bassinet. And then what you do is you pop it onto the stroller and put it back into this lower position, and now you can have your child in a bassinet. And then what you'll do is you'll take your second seat, then you'll take it, see, that doesn't really fit that well, so you'll take your seat, put it facing the child, the baby, and now you have your stroller set up in this double position. With the Mockingbird, there's a whole separate piece that is a sleep-safe bassinet. So when you use the Mockingbird bassinet in conjunction with the bassinet stand, it becomes a sleep-safe bassinet. So it's a whole other piece that you can use in your home. Again, extending the value, also will look really, really beautiful in your home. And the nice thing about the Mockingbird Bassinet is that it can be used on the top. And then again, what you'll do is again, push, push, lift. What you'll do is you'll push, push, remove it. You slide your bassinet like right under the handlebar. You adjust the handlebar with this like little pivoting handlebar on the side. And now your baby is so nice and close to you. And then what you'll do is you'll take your second seat and you'll click it in. And now your toddler can face out and your baby can face you. So you can see side by side. So this is the way that you will have your stroller be able to be in a double situation. It pushes very nicely. The way that you adjust the handlebar on the Pivot Xpand is that you have an adjustable handlebar by this telescoping handlebar up and down. And then with the Mockingbird, you're pushing these two buttons on the side, down and up for parents or caregivers of different heights. But let's talk a little bit more about some of the other features of these two strollers. Something I really wanted to point out are the wheels. So something that is notable about strollers in terms of the quality, the durability, and also the look is of the wheels. So you can see that these really nice rubberized textured wheels on the Mockingbird and these like EVA foam wheels on the Evenflo. Again, I think they're both good quality wheels, but in terms of just like a more refined look, you're definitely going to get a more refined look on your Mockingbird. Another thing that I want to talk about is car seat adaptability. The Evenflo is most commonly used as a travel system with an Evenflo infant car seat. There is an adapter that can be used for like Graco and Kiko, etc. But the nice thing about the Mockingbird is that there are 40 different adapters that work with 40 different infant car seats that work with the Mockingbird. And let me show you how this works with the Nuna Pippa. So what you'll do is you'll push these two buttons out, again, to remove the bassinet. And then what you're gonna do is, I have so many things in this bassinet. It's like sort of fun. There they are. Aha, car seat adapters. So what you're gonna do is you're going to put in your car seat adapter. 1, 2. Now there's your car seat adapters. They're little arrows, and the facing forward is the way that you want to have the car seat adapters. Here's a Nuna Pippa Air RX, and what you'll do is you will just pop this on and raise the handlebar, and now you're good to go. Look how nice and close your baby is in a travel system, and then again, you put your toddler on the bottom. So now let's get this back into single mode. What you'll do is you'll remove, just lower the handlebar, remove the Nuna. All right, and now, again, the seats are the same size. Now you can have your seat here. And then in terms of the Evenflo, what you'll do is you'll lift this out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to buckle the seat to get it back from the bassinet position back to the C position. I mean, I think that it's like both of these strollers are have quite smart engineering to make it really convenient for parents, which I really, really love. And then what you're going to do again is you're going to lower these adapters down to the bottom. And click it in. So this is what, when you get your stroller for your first child, you are gonna have, this is what it's gonna look like as a single situation. Again, you can turn your Evenflo, like I showed you before, into a bassinet, and then you can, again, add the bassinet into the single position as well. Giant basket on the Mockingbird holds up to 22 pounds. The Evenflo holds 10 pounds, so there's like a lot more storage that you can hold with your Mockingbird. Also, in terms of the canopy, there's a pretty simple canopy. It does not expand. There is a peekaboo window on the back of the Evenflo. With the Mockingbird, you have a peekaboo window on the top. You have a peekaboo window on the back. So there are two peekaboo windows with air ventilation. And one of the nice things that I like to do is you just fold this across, And then you have like this nice, like multi-textured, I don't know if you like the look of that. I happen to like the look of that. And then you can see your baby, but also have this like really nice refined look of the canopy, which is really cool. And then what you can do is you just put this back in. Okay, in terms of folding the two strollers down, there's a one-handed fold on the Mockingbird. I actually think it's really cool. What you do is you just use your thumb, you squeeze, this goes down, catch it, and then it stands on its own. You can lower the footwell in order to have it sort of be a little more compact for your trunk. In terms of the Evenflo Pivot Expand, what you'll do is it also stands on its own, but what you'll do is you'll take these two triggers on the side, you fold it down, also stands, and you fold this down. A really cool thing about that they put on the Mockingbird while I have you here is if you get crumbs, how many parents out there get crumbs in their stroller? What you'll do is you'll unzip right here, and you can like get the crumbs out. Just get the crumbs out, and then you can just like zip this back up. I just think it's like kind of like very clever of them. And then there's this little spring-loaded latch on the side. You just lift that up, and another latch on the side. You lift that up. Also, you have the ability to have lock the front wheels. If you're going through the different types of terrain, you can just lock those in, and then there isn't a locking mechanism on the front of the Evenflo. And finally, you're able to turn your Mockingbird into a stroller for 3 children by adding a really, really cute little riding board on the back. Let me show you. Here is their little ride-on board. Now, you don't have to use this. You can have it just riding normally. There's a little thing that goes in here to like close that hole, but basically if you wanted a 3rd child to sit on the back, you add this little adapter to the back of the wheel, which I've done in advance, and you just click this on. And I really, really love this because look, you don't have to kick the back wheels. Your child just goes on the side of you. Both really great strollers. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions between the two, click a link below to also find out where to buy these strollers. And if you want to see more videos like these, please subscribe to Magic Bean's videos today. I'll see you in another video.